Hey, welcome to the Happy Hormones Coach, the podcast. I'm your host, Jennifer S.I.M.P.L.E.Y, where I dive into everything related to women's health and lifestyle and, you know me, holistically. So join me, your host, as we explore the intricacies of female hormones, discuss tips and strategies for managing stress and anxiety, and discover ways to live a healthier and happier, more fulfilling life. From nutrition to fitness, mindfulness to relationships, I cover it all. So please grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's dive into the world of women's health together. This is the Happy Hormones Coach. Hey there, welcome to our little sanctuary where we peel back the layers of everyday hustle to reveal the secrets to a balanced life. Welcome back to the Happy Hormones Coach. I'm your host, Jennifer S.I.M.P.L.E.Y, and today's gem, we will be speaking all about my signature Simply Secret. Not really a secret, it's a method. So with a special focus on stress, sleep, and a little sprinkle of supplement wisdom. So whether you're here to find solace from the storm of stress or to catch on those elusive Z's, I've got you covered today. So let's dive into this journey together, and I promise you'll walk away with some golden nuggets to enrich your daily life. I have carefully crafted my signature Simply method as being the foundations to our overall health, but the stress and sleep part is crucial to balancing all of our systems and impacts our gut health. And then from there, immune health, since of course, most of our immunity is in our gut. And of course, it affects weight gain, especially the midsection hormonal weight that we in our middle age would love to get rid of fast. Work with a lot of busy corporate and professional women who most of them have families, and I know how hard it is to get a good amount of sleep and even self-care when after working the hard day, they come home and take care of their family as well. But ladies, we need to prioritize sleep and manage stress. And once those are consistent, and I mean consistent, then comes the rest of it. So let's get into it. Imagine stress as a symphony playing in the background of our lives. Sometimes it's motivating force, but left unchecked, it turns into a noise that drowns out our peace. And that is when we recognize symptoms. So recognizing stress triggers is step one. Step two, introducing small, joy-filled moments to counteract the noise. Or even what I tell my clients, deep belly breaths a couple times throughout the day will really help reset the nervous system. You can set an alarm for that throughout the day. Even if you are busy at a desk, you can set an alarm to stretch and do some belly breaths there. But really getting some deep breaths throughout the day will really help to set it. So that's something that you can do to counteract the noise and reset your nervous system. And here's also a little something that I do. I carve out me time for a quick sketch or to groove to my favorite tune. And that's specifically, 80s music. Now it's more like Christian music, but I do occasionally love the 80s music, and I will turn it on and dance and clean. No shame in that. And it's just really about turning the volume down on stress and tuning into your rhythm and turning up the volume on whatever makes you feel good. Here's also a pro tip. I found using the Oura Ring incredibly helpful to track my stress and recovery patterns. They've updated it now to where they do have the stress. I used it more in the beginning for sleep, but they do have it to where it tracks like your daytime stress and your heart rate and how resilient are you, and they give like some awesome stuff in there. So that's something that I recommend using. Just notice the patterns. You don't have to be so strict about it. And honestly, I don't even realize I have it on. And it's like having a personal health assistant right on your finger. So giving insights into how my body responds to different stressors throughout the day, it really does help me notice patterns, like I said, and also just to be more mindful. And I encourage you to do that. If you don't have a tracker, I don't want you to become obsessive with it. Some people do. So if you do have that type of personality, I'm not saying you have to track everything, but this would be this would be something helpful in addition to what you're already doing. Or if you're already doing anything tracking wise, just to be mindful of that. And also, elevating our mindfulness practice can transform stress management from a chore to a delightful dance. It starts with the little things. So really truly being present with your morning cup of coffee, or like for me, it's my detox tea every morning, feeling the sun's warmth on your skin, and on a note for that really sets your day. So if you can get outside, whether it's on your balcony, whether it's walking your dog like I do, or anything else, just get outside first thing in the morning. Whether it's cloudy or not, you still will have the sun there. And it really, really helps to, of course, get that vitamin D, but it just helps get your day going. So I really encourage you, if you can, just to do like some sun gazing first thing in the morning, if, weather permits, or just like briefly, even if you get sun throughout your window or, anything like that, that would help. And even just simply breathing in the calm of the early day. So having a strong morning routine is super helpful, and it might be tough in the beginning, but it really is something that you should work towards doing, whatever that looks like to you. But if you have that morning routine, that will really reduce some stress, especially first thing in the morning. And it just helps get your day going in the right direction. And so with each mindful moment is a step towards a serene state of mind. And that's what we really want. And it affects our gut as well. So reducing stress bit by bit. So how well are you at the art of being present on a scale of 1 to 10? And what can you do to improve that? 1 could be to slow down before and during each meal without any distractions. And yes, it sounds easy, but for most of us who eat at the desk at our lunchtime or on a break, on the go, in between clients, or even with our phones or TVs on, this one's tough. But as simple as it sounds, it makes a huge impact. So if you could try doing that, that would be a great start. And let's talk about this sleep. So our nightly reboot and the ultimate stress antidote, it really is. Creating a sleep-friendly environment is key, and I've talked about this before, like no electronics in the bedroom, and that means cozying up your bedroom, like making it gadget-free, embracing soothing pre-sleep rituals. So anything, like you should have a strong morning routine to set your day. You should also have a strong nighttime wind-down routine to set the tone for your night, for a good night's sleep. And so what do I use? It's the Oura Ring again. It's been a game changer really for me in understanding my sleep patterns and guiding me towards better sleep hygiene. So imagine knowing exactly what your body needs for that perfect slumber. It's empowering, and it really does make a huge impact. So I do highly recommend it if you aren't using it. Some people, you get mixed reviews, but for me, it's been a game changer. So now let's sprinkle a little bit of this S for supplements. And as we know, and if you follow me on social media, then you'll see my post that not all supplements are created equal. It's about finding those high quality bioavailable gems that truly complement our bodies. And I do have to say that supplements are meant to be just that, supplements. They're not meant to be a quick fix, a magical pill. They're not meant to be in place of our nutrition, which is like good whole foods nutrition. They're not meant for any of that. It's just really meant for temporary, for the most part. Now, if there are some medical conditions that maybe you may need for longer term, but for most of us, it actually is just supplement to our food, to our daily diet of things that we're missing and we can't get in. So like, for instance, if, we all need the good healthy fats and we all need like the omega-3s, we do have a lot of omega-6s, but we do need that good balance. So if you don't eat fish routinely, then you probably would need a supplement of that, and that's okay. But for most of us, it's more like just temporary. And so for me, I lean on a couple of trusted dispensaries for my personal stash and for the recommendations I make to my clients. And so these aren't just pills, they're a little boost of wellness, tailored to support our unique bodies, especially when it comes to managing stress and enhancing sleep. So like magnesium, and it can aid relaxation, to B vitamins that we may need an energy kick without the crash. The right supplements can be pivotal. And it also has other benefits too. But again, I always say, let's try to get it with food. And so now let's put it all together. And I'm going to put it together using the S.I.M.P.L.E.Y way. So combining stress management, mindfulness, optimal sleep, and targeted supplements creates a holistic blueprint for our well-being, especially when we're in the perimenopausal phase. So it's really about more than just battling stress or chasing sleep. It's crafting a lifestyle where peace, energy, and health play the leading role. So really start small, listen to your body, and remember, the journey to wellness is just as unique as you are. There is no one size fits all. There is not a book, there's not a pill, there's not anything, a course that will say, this is how you do it. These are the steps. It doesn't work for everybody. So I really encourage you to just notice little patterns, start small, be mindful at every meal if you can, build up, really savor your meals, savor it, and also have a good wind down, morning and wind down routine. That's going to help. So thank you for joining me and exploring the S.I.M.P.L.E.Y secret, the S part of it, sleep and stress, and some supplements. And I hope you're leaving with a heart full of inspiration and hand full of tools to transform your sleep and stress into sources of strength, because we all need that strength. So these are just small nuggets. If you're interested in working with me further, you can check out the Happy Hormones Coach website and explore the other options of working with me. So until we meet again, stay kind to yourself, be graceful, and just remember, the simple things in life are often the most extraordinary, and especially the simple tasks that we have to do, or action steps, will make a huge impact on our health. All right, I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in to the Happy Hormones Coach today. I hope our discussion was informative and helpful for your health and well-being. If you have any questions or comments about today's episode or have suggestions for future topics, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find me on social media or visit my website. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a review and sharing it with your friends and family. Remember, taking care of yourself is essential, and I'm here to support you on your journey toward optimal health and happiness. So until next time, stay happy and stay healthy. This is the Happy Hormones Coach.